Wisdom, chapter 11. She directed their works in the hands of the holy prophet. They made a path through desolate areas which were uninhabited and set up their homes in remote places. They stood firm against the enemy and vindicated themselves from their adversaries. They thirsted, and they called upon you, and water was given them out of the deepest rock, and respite from thirst out of the hard stone. For through water their enemies had been punished, by the corruption of their drinking water. And so among them, when the sons of Israel lacked the abundance they would have had, their enemies rejoiced. Yet through water, when they were in need, it turned out well for them. For instead of a fountain, even everlasting in flow, you gave human blood to the unjust. And while they would be crushed into disgrace because of the murdering of infants, you unexpectedly gave your own abundant water, revealing through the thirst which occurred at that time, how you would exalt your own and would kill their adversaries. For when they were being tested, and even when receiving merciful correction, they knew in what way, when your wrath judged the impious, they would suffer torments. For these, advising like a father, you approved, but the others, interrogating like a severe king, you condemned. For whether absent or present, they were tortured alike. For they had received double, weariness and groaning in the remembrance of things past. For when they paid attention to their punishments, to attend to their own benefit, they called to mind the Lord, admiring the end result. For though they showed scorn by throwing out distorted statements, in the end they were amazed at the result. But this is not the same as thirsting for justice. For according to the thinking of their irrational iniquity, because some, going astray, were worshipping mute serpents and worthless beasts, you sent upon them a multitude of mute beasts for vengeance, so that they might know that by whatever things a man sins, by the same also is he tormented. For it was not impossible for your all-powerful hand, which created the world from unknown material, to send forth upon them a multitude of bears or fierce lions, or in anger beasts of a new kind, massive and strange, either breathing out a fiery vapor, or sending forth an odorous smoke, or shooting horrible sparks from their eyes, whereby not only wounds would be able to destroy them, but also the very sight would kill them through fear. Yet, even without these, they could have been killed with one breath, suffering persecution of their own making and being scattered by your spirit of virtue. But you have ordered all things in size and number and weight. Though many are strong, you alone always overcome. And who will withstand the strength of your arm? For, like a tiny grain on a scale, just so is the world before you, and like a drop of dew before dawn, which descends upon the earth. But you are merciful to all, because you can do all, and you dismiss the sins of man because of repentance. For you love all things that are, and you hate nothing of the things you have made. For you would not have created or established anything that you hated. For how could anything endure except by your will? Or what, having been called by you not to exist, would be preserved? Yet you spare all things, because they are yours, O Lord, who love souls.